Baddies Midwest, let's talk about Chrisean and Tesehki because that whole episode was crazy. Chrisean is the type of person who believes that in order to move forward, you must ignore the past because bringing up the past is unproductive and you don't want to move backward, you want to move forwards. Tesehki is the type of person who believes that in order to heal, you need to address the problem, address how it made you feel and the other party feel in order to heal. Now, Tesehki has it correct, in my opinion. Chrisean is saying that she is healed. She is saying that she's at peace. But we're also watching that woman sit there with a tattoo of her abuser on her cheek and on her neck. The reason why she was sitting there with that man all over her body is because if you do not address the problem, if you do not address the pain, you will keep going through a cycle. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, it's okay, I forgot. Oh, I'm so sad. And baby, Tesehki doesn't want to do that with you, and rightfully so. Now, I am not going to sit here and discuss whether or not what Chrisean is alleging is true. I am not doing that. However, I will say it is obvious that all of their siblings, all of them have been through trauma in their childhood, in their adulthood, in life, period. And when you go through trauma, especially at a young age, especially in a Black family, a lot of the time you're taught to pretend it didn't happen. So I cannot fault Chrisean for behaving that way. But I just think that it was funny that she brought it up herself and said, oh, Black people say, oh, let's just not talk about it. Baby, you're doing that exact thing right now. You're doing it in your romantic relationships, in your friendships, and in your family relationships. Look how you're speaking to your sister right now. Look what you're telling and asking your sister to do. Why are you bringing it up, Tesehki? That's unproductive. No, baby, let's talk. And another thing that Black people do is just pray about it. When they try to get Tesehki to bow her head, I said no. And quickly, I just want to speak about Tesehki and how she handled it. I will say to her, I give her props for sitting there and trying to work it out for a little while. I'm not going to fully say that Chrisean is completely in the wrong and Tesehki didn't do anything wrong. I think bringing up the drinking was problematic, and she knew it was. I think I saw myself in her in that moment because I'm the type of person, all right, well, we going to all pretend like we don't know what the fuck's going on. We going to all pretend like nobody is hurting anybody and words don't hurt. Well, let's talk about everything then. That's not a grown woman thing to do. I've had to check myself on that a few times. All in all, there's pain there. They need healing, true healing, therapy, and time.